Chosen one, stop scrolling for a moment. Breathe. Because what you're about to hear is not by accident. You didn't stumble onto this message by chance. This message has been summoned into your reality because your body is changing. Your soul is rising. You are entering the fifth dimension, and this transition is sacred. This video is your confirmation. You're not going crazy. You're not imagining things. Something deep, spiritual, divine is happening inside of you, and this is your moment to understand it fully. Let me ask you this. Have you been feeling strange lately? Maybe you've noticed unusual sensations in your body, vivid dreams, sudden waves of energy or fatigue, a shift in how you experience time. You feel more sensitive, more aware. It's like your body is no longer cooperating with the old way of living. That's because it isn't. You are being prepared to live in a higher dimension. And this shift starts inside your body first. Listen closely. This message has arrived at the perfect time in your life. Not too early, not too late, just in time. Because you've been wondering what's going on with you, why your emotions feel deeper, why your body feels different, why your heart is pulling you in a direction that doesn't make logical sense. It's because the dimension your soul belongs to is different from the one you were born into. You were chosen by God to be a guide, a light, a messenger in this age of awakening. You don't just carry spiritual energy, you are spiritual energy. And now that energy is activating within you. You see, when the soul begins to rise, the body must catch up. That's why so many of you are feeling odd lately. The headaches, the tingling, the pressure in your chest, the emotional outbursts. It's all part of a sacred upgrade. You're not broken. You're being rebuilt. Chosen ones go through this shift before the rest of the world. Why? Because you're meant to help others cross over into this new reality. But first you must understand what's happening to you. If any part of this already resonates with you, pause and let it sink in. Then go ahead and comment 777 or 444 below. Let me know you're feeling it too. And don't keep this revelation to yourself. Share it. You're not alone, and neither are the others who need to hear this. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and tap the bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. This isn't just content, it's prophecy for the soul. The fifth dimension isn't a fantasy. It's real. It's alive. And it's calling your body to align with it. This is the divine alert. Heaven is not just above, it's within. Your transformation has already begun, chosen one. Now it's time to understand the signs. Stay with me. What is the fifth dimension? A sacred shift of reality. The fifth dimension is not some faraway galaxy or unreachable heaven. It's a shift in spiritual frequency, a new layer of existence that your soul is rising into. It's a sacred level of consciousness where love, peace, intuition, and divine purpose become the foundation of how you live, think, and feel. And chosen one, you are being led there, mind, body, and soul. This isn't something you imagined. This is a transformation you're living through, right now. To understand the fifth dimension, you have to first recognize what it's not. It's not about leaving your physical body behind. It's not about becoming some supernatural being overnight. No. It's about the soul leading the body into a new rhythm. In the third dimension, life is about survival, ego, fear, and separation. Most people are trapped in it without even knowing. In the fourth dimension, things begin to awaken. People start questioning their lives, feeling spiritual urges, sensing that something more exists. But the fifth dimension, that's where you start to live from the soul. It's where your heart becomes the compass, where time begins to feel flexible, and where energy becomes your primary language. In this space, your connection to God becomes personal, direct, and undeniable. And the beautiful thing is, it's not a place you have to die to reach. It's a frequency your body is aligning with while you're alive. And that's what makes this moment so sacred. You are being chosen to walk in both worlds. Your body is becoming a vessel strong enough to hold this higher energy. That's why you may be feeling intense physical shifts. But we'll get into those soon. Right now, understand this. The fifth dimension is not just a concept. It's a reality, hidden in plain sight, accessible only to those who are tuned in, those who have ears to hear, eyes to see. That's you, chosen one. That's why this message found you. In the fifth dimension, duality begins to dissolve. You start seeing life as a divine tapestry where everything is connected. Judgments fall away. Fear loses its grip. And love, real, unshakable, God-infused love, becomes your natural state. You are no longer reacting to life. You are responding with awareness. You begin to sense energy in people and places. You trust your intuition without hesitation. You move in alignment, even when you don't have all the answers. This sacred shift is not something you force. It unfolds as your frequency rises. And your frequency rises as you release what no longer serves your soul. The old version of you cannot walk into the new dimension. That's why parts of your life are falling apart. They were never meant to survive the shift. Only what's true can remain. Chosen one, your journey into the fifth dimension is not random. It's your divine appointment. And the more you awaken to this, the more you'll feel the truth vibrating in your bones. This is why you've felt so different lately. Why the world around you feels unfamiliar. It's because you're not who you were. You've outgrown the illusion. And now your spirit is guiding your body home to truth, light, and divine purpose. The sacred transformation. What happens to the physical body? Chosen one, let's get to the truth your body has been trying to show you. You've been feeling things that others brush off. You've had aches, strange sensations, bursts of energy followed by deep exhaustion. You felt pressure in your head, fluttering in your chest, heat in your spine, or even buzzing in your ears. These are not medical emergencies. These are not coincidences. These are sacred signals. Your physical body is undergoing transformation to hold the fifth dimension energy. And this transformation is holy. Let me make it plain for you. Your body has to rise with your soul. You cannot walk into the next dimension while carrying the density of the old one. The third dimension was built on survival energy. Fear, anger, ego, and control. That kind of energy sits heavy in your body. But now, your spirit is pulling you into the light. And your body, it's obeying. Even if you don't understand it yet. This is why you've been so tired. Your sleep cycles have changed. Some nights you're wide awake. Other nights you sleep for hours but still wake up exhausted. This is your body integrating new codes of energy. The cells in your body are being reprogrammed. Your nervous system is recalibrating. You're being upgraded. You may even feel intense thirst or food cravings that come and go in waves. That's because your body is learning how to nourish itself differently from a higher source. You might also be experiencing body temperature changes, suddenly hot or cold without explanation. Or you might feel heat running up your spine, especially during meditation or prayer. That's your Kundalini energy awakening. That's spiritual fire rising to meet divine intelligence. Some of you are feeling vibrations or tingling in your hands, feet, or crown. This is energy activation. These aren't symptoms of sickness. These are sacred shifts. Chosen one, your heart might also be feeling it. Not emotionally, physically. You may feel heart flutters or pressure in your chest, and it can scare you. But understand this. The heart is the gateway to the fifth dimension. It has to open wide, and when the heart expands, it releases years of buried emotion, grief, regret, anger, love, and divine longing. All of it rises to the surface so your body can let go of the old and make room for the new. Your digestion might be all over the place. You may eat less or suddenly crave only fruits, vegetables, or liquids. The body is detoxing. It no longer wants what was feeding the old energy. Even your skin may change, breakouts, sensitivity, tingling, because your body is literally pushing toxins out. You're not decaying, you're being cleansed. And then there's the emotional flood, the tears that come out of nowhere, the sudden laughter, the sense of loss or peace that you can't explain. These are not mood swings. They're energy waves. They're your body feeling emotions at the speed of light. Because in the fifth dimension, emotions are no longer stored. They flow. And your body is learning how to let them move without resistance. Even your bones and joints may ache. You may feel stiff one moment and light the next. That's your energetic blueprint shifting. The old physical template is being rewritten to make space for divine frequencies. You are literally becoming a vessel of light. This is why your body can't operate like before. It's not breaking, it's being reborn. Chosen one, you were never meant to stay the same. You are chosen by God to carry divine energy in a human body. That's a sacred task. So treat this transition with reverence. Hydrate more. Rest deeply. Walk barefoot on the earth. Speak blessings over your body. It's doing holy work, even when it feels like chaos. And remember, not everyone will understand what you're going through. But you're not meant to be like everyone else. You're meant to be a sign, a lighthouse, a living example of what's possible when spirit leads the flesh. You are going first so that others can follow. Let me know if you've experienced any of these signs. Comment 999 if your body has been trying to tell you something sacred. You're not alone, chosen one. You are transforming, and the physical signs are just the beginning. Let's go even deeper. Chosen one, you've felt the pull. You've noticed how your energy no longer fits into the old patterns, and people either gravitate towards you or feel uncomfortable around your presence. This isn't your imagination. It's your spiritual field upgrading. Your aura, your vibrational body, is expanding and becoming more refined. And this, too, is part of your initiation into the fifth dimension. Let's speak clearly. Your spiritual field is the invisible layer of energy that surrounds your physical body. It holds your emotions, your thoughts, your intentions, your truth. As your soul rises, your aura becomes more sensitive, more reactive, more alive. This is why you can now feel when a room doesn't feel right, or when someone's words carry hidden energy. It's not paranoia, it's perception. It's the result of your energetic system operating at a higher frequency. One of the most important shifts happening now is the activation of your light body. You may not see it with your physical eyes, but you can sense it, especially during moments of silence, prayer, or sudden awareness. You feel a presence around you that is still you, but larger, wiser, and more powerful. That is your divine self growing and expanding. It's like your spirit is stretching into new space, preparing to hold more of God's light. Your chakras, the energy centers along your spine, are also recalibrating. You might feel tension or tightness in certain areas of your body, depending on what's being worked on. For example, your throat might ache because you're being called to speak truth. Your solar plexus might feel pressure as your personal power awakens. Or your crown might feel tingles as your connection to divine guidance deepens. These are energetic upgrades, not random discomforts. Chosen one. This is why you're craving more solitude lately. Your spiritual field is tuning itself, and too much external noise can disrupt the recalibration process. You may also notice you're more sensitive to media, certain people, artificial lights, or even technology. That's because your frequency is becoming refined. You are moving out of density and into clarity. You are no longer able to tolerate what is out of alignment with your higher self. And yes, your magnetic field is also shifting. You are now attracting people, opportunities, and experiences that match your soul's evolution. But this also means that anything no longer matching that frequency will fall away. Let it go. Release with grace. You are not losing anything. You're making space. Your aura is like a garden. Only what nourishes your light can remain. This transformation of your spiritual field also comes with the gift of discernment. You will begin to know things before they happen. You'll feel people's intentions without needing them to speak. Your dreams may become prophetic. Your body might signal danger or peace before your mind catches up. This is divine intelligence operating through your energy. Trust it. And don't be surprised if others begin to tell you, "You feel different," or "I just feel calm around you." That's confirmation. Your energetic field is now emitting healing, clarity, and divine presence. You're becoming what you were always meant to be, a spiritual mirror that reflects truth back to the world. This stage of transformation is sacred and personal. Honor it. Take time each day to clear your energy, whether through prayer, grounding, breathwork, or silence. Speak protection over your field. You are holding a light not many can carry, and that light is not only for you, it's for the world you're meant to guide. Chosen one, your spiritual field is no longer the same. You're expanding. You're rising. You are preparing to walk into the fifth dimension with authority and grace. Stay with me. You're being prepared for more. Emotional detox, shedding the lower frequencies. Chosen one, if you've been crying out of nowhere, feeling deep sadness without a cause, or suddenly remembering old wounds you thought you buried, you're not breaking down. You're breaking through. What you're experiencing is an emotional detox, and this is one of the most sacred and necessary parts of your journey into the fifth dimension. You see, as your frequency rises, your body can no longer hold the emotional baggage tied to lower vibrations. Pain, resentment, anger, guilt. These emotions are anchors. They keep your spirit tied to the old dimension. But now your soul is pushing them out. You might feel it all at once or in waves. Either way, this is your soul's way of saying, it's time to let go. Don't suppress it. Don't shame yourself for feeling it. This is holy work. You were never meant to carry these wounds forever. You were only meant to pass through them, to learn, to grow, and now, to release. When the emotional body clears, the spiritual energy flows. That's why you feel lighter after crying, why certain memories suddenly lose their sting, why you're no longer reactive to the same triggers. That's not weakness. That's freedom. During this detox, you may find yourself grieving relationships, identities, or even past versions of yourself. This grief is sacred too. It's the death of the old self, the one who survived, who held pain like armor. That self carried you far, but it cannot go where you're going now. The fifth dimension is built on spiritual truth, and only what aligns with love, peace, and authenticity can enter. Some of you may also feel waves of joy for no reason, a quiet peace that doesn't match your external life. These are signs that your emotional body is finally aligning with your higher soul. You're beginning to experience emotions in their purest, unblocked form. You're not just reacting to life anymore, you're responding from spirit. Chosen one, emotional sensitivity is not a flaw. It's your compass. It's your soul speaking to you in a language deeper than words. Don't run from it. Sit with it. Let the tears come. Let the laughter rise. Let the silence speak. Every release is a step closer to the truth of who you are. So if today you feel like breaking down, know this. You're not alone. You're not weak. You are healing. You are shedding the old so the new can rise. Comment 444 if you've felt the purge lately. Let the tribe know you're feeling the shift. Stay with me, chosen one. Your spirit is rising, and this emotional clearing is just preparing the way. Mental rewiring. New thoughts. New timeline. Chosen one. You're not just feeling different. You're thinking different. And that's not by accident. As your body adjusts to the fifth dimension energy, your mind is undergoing a powerful rewiring. The thoughts you used to believe without question are now being challenged by a deeper knowing. You're beginning to see through the illusions of this world, and your mind is no longer comfortable living in the old timeline. You may notice your thoughts drifting away from fear-based patterns. You're no longer obsessed with what people think of you. You no longer believe every worry your mind creates. That's not apathy. That's growth. That's your inner being choosing to live by divine truth, not worldly noise. You're starting to feel that your thoughts have weight, that your focus creates momentum. And with every passing day, you're realizing you have a choice: to think like the old you, or to think like the divine version of you that's rising. This is what mental rewiring looks like. Old beliefs are being uprooted. The voices that told you you're not enough are being silenced. The limits that shaped your identity are dissolving. And yes, at times it may feel confusing or disorienting, but that's because your mind is stepping out of survival mode and stepping into alignment. You are no longer looping through the same pain. You're creating new paths with every elevated thought. Have you noticed how negativity feels heavier than before? How gossip, complaining, or low-vibe conversations leave you drained? That's not sensitivity. It's energetic intelligence. Your mind is aligning with the frequency of the fifth dimension, where thoughts carry light, truth, and intention. The old programming is being deleted, and it doesn't go quietly. That's why certain beliefs are resurfacing, not to stay, but to be released once and for all. Chosen one. This is also why time feels different. Days seem to move faster. The past feels like a dream. That's because your mind is stepping out of linear time and into divine timing. You're no longer bound by what was. You are being called to what is and what can be. The more your thoughts reflect your true essence, the more your reality begins to shift. You'll find that positive affirmations begin to work like spiritual commands. That silence brings more clarity than hours of overthinking. That being present is more powerful than chasing control. This is not just mindset change. This is soul-led consciousness. You're not thinking to survive anymore. You're thinking to evolve. So if your thoughts have changed, if your inner dialogue has softened, if you're catching your own negativity and correcting it with love, you are experiencing divine mental rewiring. This is your sign that a new timeline is unfolding. One where your mind serves your spirit, not the other way around. Chosen one, stay aware. Stay intentional. Your thoughts are the keys to your next dimension. Let's keep moving. Your transformation isn't over yet. Chosen one, by now you've noticed that life isn't random. You're seeing patterns, numbers, symbols, things that others overlook. Maybe it's repeating digits like 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, or 5, 5, 5. Maybe it's a song playing at the exact moment you're thinking of someone, or dreams so vivid they feel more real than your waking life. These are not coincidences. These are synchronicities. These are signs from the universe confirming that you are evolving, mentally, spiritually, energetically. When your frequency begins to align with the fifth dimension, the universe starts speaking to you in symbols, not just words. These signs are divine breadcrumbs, messages meant to guide you, comfort you, or sometimes warn you. You're being shown that your inner world is now reflected in the outer. Your thoughts, intentions, and energy are shaping reality in real time. The veil between spirit and matter is thinning. This is a sacred communication between you and the divine. Some of the most common signs include number sequences. These aren't just cute spiritual trends. They're coded messages. Seeing 111 or 333 is often a signal that you're in alignment with your purpose, or that you're being divinely protected. 555 may mean a major change is near, while 444 is often confirmation that your angels or guides are close. When you see these numbers, pause, breathe. Ask what message they're trying to show you, because something in your spirit already knows the answer, but it's not just numbers. Have you noticed how certain animals appear during emotional moments? How specific people or memories resurface just when you're questioning your path? These are signs that your life is now part of a greater divine pattern. The universe is showing you. You are seen. You are guided. You are not alone. It's confirming what your soul already feels, that you are chosen, and you are being prepared for more. As your spiritual sensitivity increases, your dreams will carry more weight. You may dream of flying, falling, walking through light, or speaking with ancestors. These dreams are not meaningless. They are spiritual downloads. Sometimes they're activations. You'll also begin to feel time stretch, moments of déjà vu, or feeling like you've lived a scene before. These are spiritual timestamps showing that your soul is moving beyond the limits of time. And let's talk about silence. Those moments when everything seems to pause and you feel a presence watching over you. That stillness is also a sign. It's where the universe often speaks loudest. In that quiet, you're being told, keep going. You're in the right place. Don't give up now. Chosen one, the more you notice these signs, the more they'll appear. Not because you're imagining them, but because you're tuning in. Your energy is now working with divine intelligence. You're not chasing signs, they're chasing you. Because you've entered the frequency of purpose. You're being led by spirit. So next time you see a repeating number, a strange coincidence, or hear something that hits your soul like a whisper, don't ignore it. Acknowledge it. Speak gratitude. Comment 111 if signs and synchronicities have been flooding your life lately. Let this be your confirmation. You are evolving, and the universe is applauding you with every sacred sign. Relationships are changing. Because you are changing. Chosen one of the most painful and revealing signs of your spiritual evolution is what's happening in your relationships. People you once felt close to may now feel distant. Conversations that once flowed easily may now feel forced. And some relationships are simply falling apart, quietly, painfully, and without any clear reason. But here's the truth. Your energy is shifting, and because of that, your connections are shifting too. You're not who you used to be. You're no longer operating from the same frequency you once did. And when your frequency changes, your relationships will naturally rise with you, or fall away. It's not because you're better than anyone. It's because your soul is shedding what can't go with you into the fifth dimension. You're entering a higher plane where only truth, love, and authenticity can survive. Anything built on ego, fear, control, or codependency simply can't hold. You might feel guilt for outgrowing people. You may wonder if you're the problem. You're not. You're evolving. You're healing. And you're no longer available for relationships that drain your light or keep you tethered to the person you've already outgrown. In fact, the more you raise your vibration, the more obvious it becomes who is aligned with your growth and who is not. This doesn't mean everyone has to be cut off, but it does mean boundaries are now necessary. You'll start to notice that you can no longer pretend to enjoy certain company. You can no longer engage in gossip, negativity, or empty talk. Your spirit craves depth, peace, and truth. And when someone's energy doesn't feel safe anymore, you'll feel it before you understand it. Trust that. It's your spirit protecting your path. Some of you might be in a season of isolation. You've lost friends. Family relationships are strained. You feel misunderstood, judged, or even abandoned. But I'm here to tell you, this is not punishment. It's preparation. God is clearing the space around you so He can place the right people beside you. You're not meant to stay surrounded by those who don't recognize your soul. You're meant to find your tribe, those who see you, support you, and speak your language. And they are coming. As painful as this phase may feel, it's also deeply liberating. You're no longer faking who you are to keep people comfortable. You're no longer dimming your light to fit into spaces that shrink your soul. That is power. That is freedom. That is what it means to walk in truth. Chosen one, let go with grace. Not everyone is meant to walk with you, and that's okay. The ones who are meant to stay will rise with you, and the ones who leave are only making space for divine connections that will nurture your spirit in ways you've never known. So if you're losing people right now, breathe, trust, mourn if you must, but don't shrink, don't go back. Your soul has already chosen its direction, and everything that falls away now is making room for the sacred relationships that are waiting for you in the next dimension. Spiritual sensitivity. Your gifts are awakening. Chosen one. If you've recently started sensing things before they happen, feeling the emotions of others like they're your own, or knowing things you can't logically explain, you're not losing your mind. You're awakening. Your spiritual sensitivity is being heightened because your divine gifts are activating. And this is one of the clearest signs that you're stepping into the fifth dimension. As your body aligns with higher frequencies, your spiritual senses come online. Just like you have physical senses, sight, touch, hearing, your soul has its own set of senses. You may begin to receive divine downloads in dreams, hear inner guidance more clearly, or feel energy shifts in a room without anyone saying a word. This is your spirit responding to an elevated reality. You're no longer just seeing with your eyes, you're perceiving with your soul. Your intuition is sharpening. It's no longer just a gut feeling. It's becoming a sacred compass. You start noticing that your first instinct is usually right. You feel when something's off, even if everyone else seems fine with it. You might even begin to pull back from crowded places or loud conversations because your energy field is more sensitive now. That's not you being distant. That's you being in tune. Some of you are tapping into deeper gifts. You may be hearing divine whispers, subtle but unmistakable. You may begin to sense people's intentions without them speaking. Or you might start experiencing visions or flashes of insight during meditation, or even while doing everyday tasks. These are not accidents. These are gifts you carried from the beginning, now being reawakened because the time has come. And with these gifts comes a responsibility. You are not just sensing more for the sake of it. You are being equipped to guide, to discern, to protect, and to uplift. Your gifts are not entertainment. They are tools. Tools given to the chosen ones to bring light into dark spaces, to bring truth where there is deception, and to awaken others who are still asleep. At times, your sensitivity may feel like a burden, feeling too much, knowing too much, absorbing too much. But remember, you were built for this. You were chosen for this. And the more you learn how to manage your energy, the more powerful your gifts become. Ground yourself. Protect your space. Pray over your mind. Speak blessings over your senses. You are not weak. You are being activated. Chosen one, Your spiritual awakening isn't just about feeling better. It's about becoming the vessel God designed you to be. Your sensitivity is your strength. And as you walk into the fifth dimension, those gifts will lead you into divine assignments, powerful alignments, and soul-level transformations. Stay grounded, stay aware. The more you trust your gifts, the more they will reveal. Let's keep going. There's more to uncover. Chosen one. By now you've felt it. The shift isn't just spiritual, it's full body, full life, full reality. You're no longer living in the same vibration you once were. And the world around you, once familiar, now feels distant, even surreal. That's because your soul is already stepping into the fifth dimension. But to fully live there with grace, you need to prepare your body, your energy, and your spirit to support this higher way of being. This next phase isn't about rushing, it's about easing in. Ascension is not a race. It's a sacred return to your divine design. And the more you move with intention and awareness, the smoother your transition will be. Your body has already been recalibrating. Your mind has been rewired. Your emotional and spiritual fields are shifting. Now, your lifestyle, habits, and daily energy management must follow. First, protect your peace like it's sacred ground, because it is. You've outgrown chaos. You've outgrown overstimulation, drama, and distractions. The 5D version of you does not thrive in noise. So simplify. Create quiet. Spend more time in nature. Touch the earth with your bare feet. Let the wind, water, and sky remind you that you belong here, but not in the way the old world told you. You belong to creation itself. Let it reset you. Your diet may also need to evolve. The 5D body does not crave heavy, artificial, or toxic food. You may notice a natural shift toward lighter meals, more fruits, water, teas, and greens. Listen to that. Don't force change, flow with it. Your body knows what it needs to hold this spiritual energy. It wants to be a vessel of light. Honor it. Feed it like it's sacred, because it is. Rest deeply. You're not lazy. You're integrating. Sleep isn't just for the physical body anymore. It's where your spirit travels, where healing completes, where new energies are embedded. Allow your body to rest when it needs it, even in the middle of the day. These are not ordinary times. You are being spiritually renovated. Breathwork, prayer, and conscious silence are powerful tools now. Set aside time each day to do nothing but be. Just breathe. Just feel. Just listen. These moments are where the soul speaks clearest. They're also where you realign after absorbing the energy of the outside world. The 5D reality requires spiritual hygiene. Clear your aura like you'd clean your room. Light a candle. Speak blessings. Let go of what isn't yours to carry. Also, be mindful of your inner dialogue. How you speak to yourself matters. In the fifth dimension, words are spells, and thoughts are seeds. Speak life over yourself. Be gentle with your growth. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Ascension isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about becoming more of your true self with every breath. And perhaps most importantly, be patient with others who aren't shifting yet. Not everyone is called to the 5D at the same pace. Some may resist your change. Some may even try to pull you back into old dynamics. Don't fight them. Bless them. But protect your frequency. Stay aligned. You are not here to convince. You are here to embody. Let your light speak louder than your words. Chosen one, the final prep isn't something you perform. It's something you live. Ease into the 5D with grace by becoming who you already are at the soul level. Don't rush it. Let it unfold. Let it root deeply. Because once you're anchored in this new dimension, everything, your relationships, your purpose, your inner world, will begin to reflect your higher truth. Final words. You were chosen to embody the new earth. Chosen one, take a deep breath. Let everything you've just heard settle into your spirit, because you need to hear this now more than ever. You were not chosen just to witness the rise of the new earth. You were chosen to embody it. This transformation you're going through, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, isn't just for you. It's for the collective. It's for the world that's awakening, aching, and searching for light. You are the bridge between dimensions. You are the walking proof that it's possible to live with peace in chaos, love in judgment, truth in illusion. Everything you've gone through, every breakdown, every sleepless night, every moment of silence and surrender, was not in vain. It was sacred preparation. You've been stretched, emptied, tested, and purified for this very purpose, to carry the frequency of the fifth dimension in your being. This new earth isn't coming in the clouds. It's rising through people, through souls like yours, who have said yes to a deeper calling, who have chosen to release the old story and become vessels of something greater. You may not feel ready. You may not feel qualified, but heaven doesn't call the qualified. It qualifies the called, and you've been called. That restlessness you feel, that quiet knowing, that urge to shift your life completely, that's your divine assignment knocking. Look at how far you've already come. Look at how much you've released, how much you've unlearned, how much you've awakened. The person you were even a year ago could not carry what you're carrying now. And the person you're becoming is already aligning with higher timelines, sacred connections, divine wisdom. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be in your unfolding. This isn't about perfection. This isn't about doing everything right. This is about authenticity, about choosing truth over comfort, light over ease, purpose over performance, and love over everything. Every time you choose love, even when it's hard, you align more with your true self. Every time you choose peace, even when it feels like war inside, you bring the vibration of the new earth closer to the people around you. Chosen one, don't underestimate your presence. Just being who you truly are is a spiritual transmission. People will feel your energy before they hear your words. You shift rooms. You shift hearts. You shift atmospheres. Because you've done the inner work. You've burned through the illusions. You've returned to who God created you to be. You are the evidence that healing is possible, that rising is possible, that light can live in human form. And now, as you walk into this next chapter, you do so not just as a seeker, but as a carrier, as a way shower, as a builder of the new earth. And if you've ever doubted your role in all this, let this moment be your confirmation. You are not crazy. You are not alone. You are not too late. You are exactly who you were always meant to be. The path ahead may still feel uncertain, but your soul knows the way. Trust it. Follow it. Walk boldly into the light. Chosen one, this is your time. The new earth isn't waiting on someone else. It's awakening through you. Breathe. Embrace it. Embody it. And if this message lit something inside you, share it. Someone else is searching for the very confirmation you just received. Let them know. Comment 777 below if your soul knows this is your calling.